Hey guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel, and today we're going to look at the Key Stage 2 Paper 1 for SATS, and this is part 1. Make sure to like and subscribe. Okay, question 1 looks at addition. What we want to make sure here is that we have the numbers directly underneath each other. This is because when we add numbers, we add them vertically. So we want the thousands, the hundreds, the tens, and the units directly underneath each other. So when we add them vertically, we get 5 plus 1 plus 9 would give us 15. We write down the 5 and we carry the 1. 5 plus 4 plus the 1 that we've just carried would give us 10. So we write down the 0 and we carry the 1 again. 1, 5, 6 and 1 would give us 13. Carry the 1. 6 and 1 would give us 7. With question 2, there's only one rule to remember, and that is anything multiplied by 0 will always give you 0. Question 3 wants us to work out the missing number. 10 plus something would give us 302, so what we do is 302 minus 10 would give us that missing number. So we write 302 directly underneath it, just like question 1, we write 10. 2 minus nothing would give us 2. And since there's a 0, we can't do 0 minus 1. So what we do is we borrow from 3. And we make that into a 2. And the 1 that we just borrowed, we turn it into a 10. 10 minus 1 would give us 9. And 2 minus nothing again would just give us 2. With question 4, it looks at division. So we write 2,400 inside of the square root and 2 on the outside. With division, there's one simple rule, and that is how many times does the number on the outside go into the number on the inside. 2 goes into 2 once, so we write 1. 2 goes into 4 twice, so we write 2. 2 doesn't go into 0 at all, so we just write 2 0. Question 5 is also another missing number question. Something plus 70 would give us 485. We apply the same rule. We do 485 minus 70. And in this question, we do not have to borrow since the numbers on the top are greater than the numbers at the bottom. 5 minus nothing would give us 5. 8 minus 7 would give us 1. And 4 minus nothing would just give us 4. Question 6 looks at decimals, and the trick here is to make sure that when you write them out vertically, you want to make sure that the decimal points are directly underneath each other. Otherwise, you could get the question wrong. Just to make it easier, I added a 0 underneath the 8 since there was nothing there, so when we add, it's easier. 8 plus 0 would give us 8. 4 plus 6 would give us 10, so we write the 0, put the decimal point in and carry the 1. 6 and 8 would give us 14 plus 1 is 15. Question 7 is another divisions question, and 8 is our denominator, so it'll be on the outside. 240 is our numerator, so it'll be on the inside. We apply the same rule. How many times does the number on the outside go into the number on the inside? 8 doesn't go into 2, so we cross it out and we write a 0. We carry the little 2 over, so it becomes a 24. 8 goes into 24 3 times, and we write a 3. And then 8 doesn't go to 0, so we just write 0. So our answer is 30. Question 8 is another divisions question, and this question is a little bit harder than the last one since we will have remainders. So we have a numerator which will be on the inside, 840, and our denominator, which is 5, will be on the outside. How many times does 5 go into 8? It goes in once, but we have remainder 3. What we do with the 3 is we carry it over. So instead of it being 4, it becomes 34. How many times does 5 go into 34? 6 times, remainder 4. How many times does 5 go into 40? That is 8 times, so our answer is 168. The final question for part A is a subtractions question, and we want to make sure that we have the thousands, hundreds, tens and units directly underneath each other like I have done, which makes it a lot easier. So when we go to subtract, 6 minus 7 is not possible, so we borrow from the next one. We can't borrow from 0, so we go to 3. We change the 3 into a 2 and we make the 0 into a 10. We cross that out and make that into a 9 because we need to borrow. That becomes a 16. 16 minus 7 would give us 9. 9 minus 4 would give us 5. 2 minus 8 is not possible again, which means we have to borrow. So we cross 7 out and we change that into a 6, and we make the 2 into a 12. 12 minus 8 would give us 4, and then 6 minus 1 would give us 5. Okay guys, that was part 1 of the SATS paper 2022. Stay tuned for part 2. Thanks for watching this video. Make sure to give it a thumbs up, share this video, and don't forget to subscribe to my channel. Don't forget to hit the bell icon to receive more videos from the Math Corner.